Here's our next video in our series about Valentine's candy. I'm going to teach you a good substitute for Millionaires, or you might think of them, you might call them turtles. And really, I hope that this video series has inspired you to look for some substitutes and really to remind you that food is for pleasure sometimes. Sometimes it just simply tastes good, and that's okay. God made food beautiful. He made it taste good. If you remember just a couple of things. Number one, food by God for the body by God. It needs to be real food. The ingredients should be words that you know. And when you think of sweet treats like Valentine candy, you can't have that every day and be healthy. Of course you know that. What you can do, the way that you can incorporate this into a healthy lifestyle, is something that we teach called our Stemnomic program, and it teaches diet variation, fasting and feasting, seasons where you're in ketosis, seasons where you're out of ketosis. So think of ancient man. He probably, depending on what part of the world he lived in, he probably ate more meats and fats in the winter, and then he would plant his garden, and he might have some starvation in the spring waiting for his garden, and then he would eat from the garden and from the trees and the plants in the summer and the fall, and then start that cycle all over again. He was eating local food, it was real food, and there was variety from season to season. For us, we have to force that to happen, because we can run to the grocery store and food is plentiful, and we can buy food from all over the world. It's not just local and seasonal. So when you force that into your everyday lifestyle, maybe you do a 24-hour fast once a week and a 24-hour feast once a week, where you eat higher carb foods like sweet potatoes and fruit and things like that. And maybe sometimes you have real sugar on those feasting days. And then the rest of the time, maybe you have a low-fat, low carb, high-fat ketosis diet style. Or maybe your variation is within the month. Maybe you have 1 week, especially for women. There are times during your monthly cycle that you should eat higher carb diet, and times that you can fast for more than 1 day. So the point here is variation. God made food good. When you make the right substitutes, eat the right ingredients, you can enjoy sweets and treats and food that tastes wonderful. So, the Millionaires. Now, if you missed our lessons the last couple of days, if you don't know what this is, you need to go back to the previous one. If you don't know what these ingredients are, you need to go back and watch that again, because I guarantee you want to know about all these things. Things you can buy, things you can make. And yesterday I shared a story about the Valentine candy that my dad used to get us each year. Well, what my mother got was this big box of Millionaire candy. It was her favorite, and he got her a big box every year, and she would share a little bit with us, but somehow most of it disappeared, which is fine. It was his gift to her. And you might call them turtles. So in my kitchen, I have those ingredients. Now, honestly, with my lifestyle, I keep it simple. I spent many, many years cooking a lot, and I'm in a phase of life now where I want it to be super easy. I don't melt the caramel and mix it up. You could do that, and if you have ideas, if you do that, I'd love for you to share. If you have questions about this, I'd love for you to share that too. Our intention, our purpose at Health for a Purpose is to help you live a healthy lifestyle so that you can stay forever young feeling. We are here to build community, to answer your questions, really to walk the journey of health with you. And our academy, foreveryoungacademy.health, is a great way for us to connect, or connect with us on Facebook. So I'm keeping it super simple. I found a candy that's caramely. I always have a variety of soaked nuts in my pantry. And so you could grab pecans or walnuts or almonds, whichever one you want. And I always have healthy chocolate in my pantry. And in one of our videos in the next few days, I'll be talking more about all the chocolate. You'll be shocked. Unless you really know me, then you won't be shocked at all at how much chocolate there is in my cabinet. So today, I'm going to grab these ingredients, and then I'll bring it close to the camera so that you can see it. I do as much of my shopping locally as possible, buying directly from the farmers. Then my second choice is Thrive Market Online. It's so easy. I save thousands of dollars every year shopping on Thrive. And that's where I've gotten these ingredients. And then when I go to the local health food store, I don't spend very much money because I've already shopped elsewhere and saved so much money at those other places. I'm getting higher quality food at a much lower price. And then I don't have to worry about it. When I go to the health food store, I just shop the outer ring, a little bit of fresh produce, maybe some refrigerated and frozen products, not very much at those expensive health food stores. So what I have is Cocoa Mel's. I will bring this closer to you. And it's the coconut milk caramel. You can get lots of different kinds. This one is sea salt. You can get vanilla. You can get plain. And then what I noticed recently, Thrive Market had chocolate on sale in the winter, and in Texas they won't ship chocolate in the summer, so I stocked up. So this one is a coconut milk caramel, and it's the caramel already covered with chocolate. So if you want Millionaires or Turtles, you could do this. I haven't opened it. Maybe I'll do that right now. You could do this and just have some pecans with it. Maybe you could cut it in half, stick a pecan in the middle, and melt it a little bit, and then let it chill so that you can really kind of replicate that turtle feel. So I'm going to pull this closer and show you the package and the ingredients. What I love about this, short list of ingredients, words I can pronounce: coconut milk, brown rice syrup, dried cane syrup. We talked about this a couple of days ago. Sea salt, and xanthan gum is a thickener. And you can see the carbs. 6 pieces is a lot. So if you only eat 1 piece, that's only a few grams of carbs in one of the caramels. Then this other one that's already has the chocolate in it. I already don't like this as much because you see long list of ingredients. However, we've got the caramel and the chocolate, so maybe it's not so bad. Organic dark chocolate. Those are 2 really important things. Chocolate should be organic. It should be dark. In a perfect world, it would be fair trade. So then we've got some cane sugar in there. Vanilla, organic coconut milk, that's good, brown rice syrup, cane sugar, sea salt, Madagascar vanilla. And what I don't see here is flavors. And I love that because from the video yesterday, artificial flavors or even natural flavors are not as good. You want the real thing. So hopefully this has given you some ideas, some inspiration, and really refocus that you can enjoy food. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day celebration.